our webinar, Future Ready Tech Innovations for Healthcare and Education Industry. I would start this webinar saying thanks to everyone who joined this webinar. Also, there are some people who are about to join. I would like to say thanks them in advance. My name is Arpit Parekh. I am VP of Sales and Marketing for Habil Labs. And with us, we have Mrs. Shreya Malot, our AVP and Delivery, and Miss Khushi Maheshwari, our Solution Architect. Uh, I would like to give you some information about going forward to the agenda. This webinar will last for 60 minutes, and we kept for 15 minutes in the end for the Q&A sessions. So if you have any questions while our speakers are talking about our solutions and strategies, I'll appreciate if you can write your questions into the chat box or a Q&A box. We'll try to answer all of your questions in the end. Let's quickly jump to the agenda of this webinar. We will do a brief introduction about the challenges these industry face, healthcare and education, and then we will go to the pain points, like what clients and the industry, these industries are basically facing pain points about the same. Uh, we have our innovative solutions as well. So priorly, we have worked similar kind of a cases with our client. So we'll address what solutions which we have given to our client, and then and in the end, as I said, we have a Q&A sessions, and we will try to answer you all your questions there. I am glad to invite Shreya to take this webinar ahead and start with the introduction. Over to you, Shreya.
Hello. Okay. Thanks, Arpit, for the introduction and laying out the agenda. Hello, everyone. I am excited to be here today, and I hope you are excited about this session too. So, with over 10 years as a AVP of delivery, I have seen how important digital transformation is, especially in healthcare and education. So, I'm looking forward to share some insights on how technology can solve these key challenges in this industry. So let's begin by exploring key statistics and trends in these sectors. First, let's look at the figures for digital transformation adoption. As you can see, in healthcare, 90% of healthcare executives see digital innovation as key to their strategy. And in education, 74% of teachers see digital tools as key to the future. So this number shows a strong push for tech adoption in both the sectors. Now, if we look at the global spending projections, in healthcare, it is set to make up 60% of global spending by 2024, and education will account for 40% by 2025. So again, these figures show the major investment going in both the sectors for innovation and results. Now let's look at the impact of COVID-19, which has accelerated these changes. As you can see, healthcare saw 38 times increase in telehealth usage, while education experienced 10 times rise in online learning platforms, which means both the sectors are rapidly adapting to new realities. And as we look at the future, by 2027, 81% of healthcare providers are expected to fully integrate digital health solutions. And if we talk about education sector, although the growth is more gradual, but with 18.9% of institutions set to adopt digital learning ecosystems by 2025. So in summary, both the sectors are on digital growth plan, though at different speeds, but it's reflecting their distinct challenges and opportunities. So this is what all about the current industry overview. Arpit, back to you for to continue the discussion.
Thank you so much, Shreya, for your valuable insights. Now we have a poll. Every after a solutions and the information, we have a poll. So we'll start with the first poll here. So the poll says, do you think digital transformation in healthcare and education is progressing at the right place? I would appreciate if you take a look and give some answers over it. Okay, so I'm just waiting for the answers. And so, more than 70, I can say, to be precise, 67 people are saying it's too slow. And I think that's why we have our inputs and the surveys about that. Uh, let's go to the next point where we will be telling you about the DMS. Khushi, can you please come over and have your valuable insights over the same, please?
Thank you, Arpit. Moving ahead with this webinar, it's really important to know what are the pain points where we are lacking in the healthcare and education sector. With over years of experience as a solution architect, I have seen firsthand how critical it is to address the pain points that healthcare and education sector face daily. So let's dive into some of these key challenges first. First, document management challenges. Hospitals and educational institutions grapple with managing vast amount of records, be it a patient history or student transcript. Insufficient management can lead to significant delays and an increased workload. For an instance, a nurse might spend excessive time locating a patient history, which delays treatment, while a school administrator may face challenges retrieving student data, student records, impacting grades, or admission processes too. Second, continuous learning and training. Continuous learning is really essential, but it often comes at a high cost and can disrupt operations. In healthcare, training on new surgical techniques can be very time consuming and expensive, taking medical staff away from patient care. Similarly, in education sector, educators need to stay updated with new teaching methods, but traditional professional development sessions often pull them away from their primary duties, affecting student outcomes. Third, complex data retrieval. Most of the organizations are facing this challenge due to a large amount of data we are having. So, accessing accurate data across the system is really a challenge. A doctor might need to gather patient information from various departments to make an informed decision, but this can be really slow and error prone process. In education, counselor may struggle to compile comprehensive data on a student's performance across different platforms, delaying critical interventions. Fourth, data security and compliance, another important factor. It's very important to ensure data security and regulatory compliance in both the fields. A breach in the hospital's patient data can lead to legal issues and even loss of trust, while a similar incident at a university could expose sensitive student information. Smaller organizations like clinics might not be able to afford advanced cybersecurity measures, which makes them more vulnerable to attacks. Next, engagement and satisfaction. Low engagement levels can negatively impact both patient outcomes and even the student success. Let's take a quick example. A patient who does not fully understand their treatment plan may not follow it correctly, leading to complications. Similarly, a student might struggle with motivation, resulting in lower grades and potentially dropping out. Next, administrative burdens. Administrative tasks can be really overwhelming, but diverting time from core responsibilities like patient care or teaching. Healthcare professionals often spend hours on electric health records and billing, leading to burnout. Educators similarly are bogged down with grading, paperwork, scheduling, which distracts them from the ability to focus on teaching and interacting with students. Moving to next, adapting to remote and hybrid model. This very quick transition to remote and hybrid models present challenges in maintaining quality and even effectiveness. While educational institution may find it really difficult to keep students engaged during online classes, particularly when it comes to lab courses. Next, budget constraint. I mean, I guess this is the one thing where which stops us to invest in new technologies, because hospital may need to prioritize spending on essential medical equipments over innovative solutions. And similarly, schools might lack the funds to implement the latest educational tools, hindering their ability to provide modern learning experience. There is no doubt that most of you will be facing a lot of challenges among these, as you have already seen that both the sectors have so many challenges, from managing documents to ensuring data security, adapting new technologies, and etc. So these pain points, they don't only affect the efficiency of these sectors, but they also have a direct impact on our outcome, whether it is patient or it is student success. Addressing these issues is not just about let's find a quick fix and let's do it. It's all about to implement a long term solution so that it can drive a meaningful change. With that in my mind, I would really like to hand over to Arpit so that we can see how we can address these pain points and even have a good solution.
All right. Thanks a lot, Kushi, for your wonderful insights about the challenges the industry is facing. Uh, I'm interested to have a poll over the same. Let's see what people think, if we are getting to the right point or not. So, have you ever encountered insufficiency in document management or data retrieval at your work? Uh, your answers are waiting. Okay, so most of the people are saying it's frequent. So yeah, it seems that we are on the same page, talking about the same. Going forward to a very interesting topic now that called surveys. Our marketing team and R&D team developed a survey where we have gathered some data and come to this point where Shreya will come up and have some lights on the surveys. Shreya, to you, please.
Okay. Thanks, Arpit. So let's jump straight into the key challenges identified in our survey across the healthcare and education sector. So we will start with healthcare. As you can see, 73% of professionals say that administrative tasks are a big challenge. And data security is also a big concern, with 62% of organizations are facing cyber attacks. Additionally, 58% struggles with the system that don't work well together. And 47% of patients feel that they aren't involved enough in their care, and which leads to lower following of treatment plans. And if we talk about the education sector, 56% of teachers reports that students have trouble accessing reliable technology. Also, 61% of teachers don't feel well trained in using the digital tools, and 49% of students are less engaged in the online classes. And for the data management side, 42% of institutions have difficulty integrating data from different platforms, and this affects the decision making and the personalized learning. Now let's look at what it means for both the sectors combined. As you can see on your screen, the data shows that only 30% of the organizations are ready for the digital transformation, and budget constraints are also a major barrier, with 65% of respondents saying that limited budget prevent them from adopting new technologies. Additionally, about workforce adaptability, 57% feel their staff need more training to adopt the new technologies. So this insights highlights that there is a critical need for targeted solution that address these common pain points for smoother transition to digital workflows. With these insights in mind, I will now pass back to Arpit to discuss how our solutions can effectively tackle all of these challenges.
All right. Thanks, Shreya, for your sweet and wonderful insights. Now let's ask audience what audience think about the survey which Shreya just gave some insights on. So, same, how confident you are that your organization is prepared to tackle the digital challenges as Shreya highlighted. What do you think, people? All right. So, most of the people are either not unsure, or some says that they are somewhat confident. No problem. After this seminar, people who are unsure, we will be getting in touch with them. And if we see if we can provide some more information about the same, uh, going forward here, I would appreciate if people joined here who share your feedbacks, sharing some emojis over here, or maybe write your questions, whatever you have on the Q&A sessions would be really helpful. As we discussed, now we are going to our solutions which we provided to our clients. We'll address that. These solutions and challenges we solve to our clients is quite similar. The webinar is about today. I would request Kushi to come up and please share address some of the companies we work with and our real-time example for the same. Thanks, Kushi. Over to you.
Thank you, Arpit. So to tell you more about the successful implementation, like we have already delivered to our client, I'm really excited to walk you through some of our solutions in actions. So let's explore some of the impactful solutions we have delivered in both the sectors. So I'll start with the healthcare sector first, Bilal. So for Bilal, we have created an application that can list tests and services, allowing patients to book and pay for themselves and their families. In short, it's like a hub where you can do anything in a one place. So this solution includes a predefined system to share the data with patients and streamlining the booking process. Moving to next, that's a medtech. The medtech project includes a dual application solution. One application was for patient, in which patient can easily use one app to book appointments, interact with doctor, while doctor can easily use admin panel also and their application also. And there is a super admin who can oversees everything, ensuring a smooth workflow across the system. Third, dent hub. We developed Dent Hub to streamline patient and dentist connection. So this solution automates patient registration, ensuring a secure authentication and offered digitalized services, making dental care access more efficient and really secure. Now moving to EdTech, exam books. In EdTech space, we developed an application for exam books that host all the courses and tests in one place, providing a comprehensive and seamless learning experience. We are not just ended with this. We have also worked on attendance management system and breezy application and many more, further addressing specific healthcare and ethic needs. So these example highlights how our customized solutions are really solving the real life challenges which we discussed in both healthcare and education sector. It can empower your organization to deliver better services. So for with that, I'll hand back to Arpit so that we can see what more we can get to resolve the challenges we are facing.
Thank you so much, Kushi. I would like to go forward to one of our very innovative product called ProGPT. It's personalized AI-driven tools designed to transform organization, manage, and interact their data. I would like to invite Shreya, but before that, we have one more poll. I just want to see how many of you think about this poll, and then we'll go to the Pro GPT's concept. So, how do you believe AI tool could impact your organization's data management? Your views, guys, and I appreciate if you like share your feedbacks, and using some emojis there would be really appreciable. All right, so 50-50 on the first two things. People thinks that it actually improve efficiency and provide valuable insight. So for that, I would like to ask Shreya to come up and put some more lights on the same. Shreya, to you, please.
Thanks, Arpit. Thank you for everything. Now we should just jump with the ProGPT. And now we have explored that the challenges in the healthcare and education. So let me introduce all of you to ProGPT. ProGPT is not just any chatbot. It's a smart AI tool designed to meet your specific needs. For example, if you are a healthcare provider looking to manage patient inquiries more efficiently, ProGPT can help you handle those inquiries quickly and efficiently using our advanced AI technology. So now let's look at what are the key features that makes ProGPT special. First is document and URL integration. You can easily upload multiple documents and URL into ProGPT, which will fetch the data and provide relevant information when questions arises. And if you allow it, ProGPT can even read the sub URLs and attachment, giving you a detailed help. Let's say, for instance, in a healthcare setting, if a patient asks about specific insurance coverage details, ProGPT can quickly pull up the necessary sections from the uploaded document to provide you an accurate answers. Next is seamless integration. ProGPT can connect with Confluence spaces as well as with your own databases like SQL or MS SQL and many others. For example, if an admin wants to see how many patients registered in last month, ProGPT can fetch the data from the database and it display it in graphical format like bar chart or directly into the chat. And this makes it easy to get insights and pull up reports or customer records without leaving the chat and also keeping the user data secure. Next is embed and sharing. You can also put ProGPT right onto your website or share links with users for easy access. For example, you might embed ProGPT on your support page so customer can ask question directly and get instant help. Next is customizable interface. You can also personalize how chatbot looks and interact with. Let's say if you are in education, you can set it up with school colors and logos for a consistent feeling. Next is customizable brand voice. This means you can tailor the chatbot responses to match your brand tones. So if your brand is more casual and friendly, ProGPT can reflect that in its interactions. So you must be wondering like why ProGPT is a great choice. So I would tell you here how it will help you all. First, less of the admin work. It handles document and data efficiently and reducing the time spent on administrative tasks. For instance, instead of manually searching through multiple documents or URLs for specific information, you can upload all the relevant files into ProGPT. It will quickly scan and retrieve the needed details in seconds. So you don't need to shift through them manually. Next is data security. Your data will remain private because ProGPT processes it offline. So nothing is shared over the internet. You can think of like having a secure assistant that works behind the scene without exposing the sensitive information. Third is like better user engagement. Embedding ProGPT onto your website or sharing via links offers an interactive helps right where it's needed. So in healthcare, let's say if it answers patient queries about appointments and services and addressing issues like inefficient communication. Also, if we talk about education sector, it can help students with course related questions, resolving issues such as limited support access and slow response time. Uh, now we can see it can also help with consistent branding. You can adjust chatbot responses to fit your brand. For example, if your company uses a specific greeting or sign off, ProGPT can use that too, ensuring your brand identity stays strong. Now, with this, we are also looking ahead for what's coming up new in ProGPT. So here is the roadmap on your screen. First is the workflow integration. We are making it, we're trying to make it easier for admins to set up custom conversational flows. For instance, in healthcare, admins can create flows for common patient questions about the treatment. So ProGPT will first check this preset of answers before looking up at the uploaded documents. This way, ProGPT can provide more accurate answers and improve the user satisfaction. Second feature is external provider integrations. So soon you will be able to link ProGPT with popular communication tools like Slack or Microsoft Teams to answer the queries right where your team is working. Third, which most important, model switching. So soon you will also be able to choose between the different AI models like GPT 3.5, GPT 4, Azure, Claude, depending on what fits to your business needs best. This means you can switch between the models to get most accurate answers from different contexts, whether it's customer support or any other use case. Fourth is organizational setup and roles. You can already create separate projects within the ProGPT, each having its own board. But what's new is the ability to assign different admin and manage users for each project individually. This means you can have different admin for different departments or projects and control which user has access to specific projects. And this provides better organizationals and controls. So that's all about ProGPT for now. I hope that if we given a chance to provide you our service, we can help you with overcome your challenges effectively.
Thank you so much, Shreya, for a fantastic demo of ProGPT. Uh, People were unsure about in the last poll. Let's see what people say about the next poll after introduction of ProGPT. Can we have the next poll, please? All right. So, how many of you believe that personalized AI solutions could significantly reduce the data analysis time? Uh, your views, please. All right. So the majority are saying that yes. So it was really helpful what information we have provided for ProGPT, and yes, this is actually can reduce the time for data analysis. Uh, I would like to switch to our next product, which is LMS, Learnify Management System, and it help you to enhance the learning experience. I would invite again Shreya, please, if you can come up and have your views over the same, please.
Okay, so let's dive into Learnify, which is a learning management system that makes managing courses easy and improves the learning experience. So whether you are in healthcare, education, or any another field, Learnify is here to make the training simple and effective. So let's look at the key features of Learnify. The very important thing it is like course management. So with Learnify you can set up and manage courses effortlessly. You can create training programs that includes self-learning modules, live classes, practice tests, evaluation tests, and participant can also earn certifications after passing the test, which makes this very practical tool for both education and healthcare training. Second feature is reporting and analytics. So if you want to see how your team is doing in the courses you have assigned to them, Learnify give you clear reports on their progresses. So you know what is working and what might need a change. For example, you can see which course are most engaging and which might need a little tweaking. Third is seamless integration. So getting started with Learnify is simple. We need to connect with tools like Keka, HRMS, Microsoft Teams, etc. So your team can log in without any extra steps. So this means you can onboard organizations, hospitals, or schools easily without having to worry about additional user registrations. So everything stays in sync without your existing records, making the process more smooth and hassle-free. Fourth is about dynamic themes. Uh, So we know that branding matters. So Learnify allows you to customize the look and feel of your LMS to match your organization style. Whether it's color, logos, or overall design, you can make Learnify truly yours. Fifth, which is the most important, feedback and support. So finally, getting a feedback and support, which is simple with the Learnify. If someone needs help with the course, they can quickly raise a ticket right within the system. So again, you must be wanting like why we should choose Learnify. So here are the couple of pain points that you can resolve using the Learnify. First is again the less of administrative burden. Learnify makes managing training straightforward. So instead of constantly organizing physical sessions, you can assign courses with expiry dates and even set up a live classes for everyone. So no matter where they are, it simplifies the whole process and reduces the usual admin task. Second is better engagement. So you can keep your team interested in interactive courses. Let's say for healthcare, use simulations and case studies to engage your medical staff. And for education, maybe interactive modules and live classes make learning more engaging for teachers and students. So Learnify makes training both effective and enjoyable. Third, it customized for your business needs. So let's say Learnify offer lots of options to customize the look and feel, onboarding processes, and the course content. So whether you are training doctors, teachers, or salespeople, you can adjust everything to fit your team needs. Easy integration. Learnify seamlessly connect with the tools you already use, like Microsoft or HR system. This means you can set it up quickly without any extra work. Continuous learning support. Learnify keeps supporting your team even after the course ended with easy feedback and help system. It ensures that learning continues smoothly and your team gets the assistance whenever they need it. So now we will look at the roadmap of Learnify. So looking ahead, we are excited about adding the AI powered course creation to help you to build the content faster. We are also working on features like role based course visibility, gamification, and with more integrations and better collaboration tools to make learning even more interactive. I hope if we again given a chance to provide service to train your staff or students with Learnify, uh, uh, we can try to overcome all the challenges you are currently facing in your industries. So that's all about Learnify.
Thank you so much, Shreya, to explaining Learnify and its challenges. Let's see what people think about our presentation for the Learnify. Can we have the poll, please? How important is a comprehensive LMS like Learnify for enhancing your organization's learning and development initiatives? Your thoughts, please. All right, so the majority is with us. So more than half people are saying it would be really nice to have LMS for their company. Uh, Time to move to our one of the very exciting product called DMS, database management system. And I would like Khushi to come up and please explain what DMS is and the challenges, please.
Sure, Arpit. So I'm really excited to introduce you to DocuShift. That is our powerful document management system, which is designed to revolutionize your how you manage, store, and even retrieve documents. So before I continue with what is DocuShift, I think it addressed the pain point of your document challenges, right? On daily basis, we have a lot of documents in place, and we face challenges to manage it, to provide the access, and even to record that who is having the access for what. So we can quickly start with what exactly is DocuShift. So DocuShift is an advanced DMS with an architecture, with a serverless architecture that streamlines document handling, like robust features, access control, bulk search, versioning, tagging. It even ensures secure, compliant, and efficient document management, which boost collaboration and productivity across your organization. Let's quickly dive into some of the key features of DocuShift. First, admin center. With DocuShift, you can easily manage your user level access, whether it's you want to give someone read access, full access, read and write access, or you want to allow to create new document sources. So that's totally up to you that how you want to do that. So that is really efficiency, that provides the efficiency in both the sectors. Moving to next, API integration. In most of the cases, we are already having our own applications. That's a running application, right? And we don't want to stop them. So you don't need to stop them. With this feature of DocuShift, you can easily integrate the APIs of DocuShift with your particular running software, and then DocuShift can act as a backend for your products. Audit trails. You can easily track whatever is going on in DocuShift, whether one document is deleted, something is uploaded, something is removed. You easily have an access, you have clear transparency and accountability for whatever crucial is happening for managed records or for education materials. So it enhance compliance and data security. Next, bulk search. Obviously, if we have a large number of data, then it's a challenge that how we can fetch a large number of data in one go. So our bulk search capability will allow you to perform extensive search across large data sets. You can receive the results via mail in a zip way, and it makes it easier to retrieve the records of 100 patients in one go, or academic documents also. So it will definitely save your time. You don't need to search single, right? Moving to next, customization. Obviously, if we can customize something, then that can feel us that okay, fine, it's mine. So you can personalize your DocuShift experience with customizable interface options. You can adjust themes, layouts to meet your needs and improve overall user satisfaction. A very important question now. Why we need DocuShift? So first, document overloaded. if we, because we have a lot of documents that need to be stored, so we need a platform where we can store it with high efficiency, and even the data retrieval need to be very fast. So with the features like bulk search, you can easily store everything very nicely. Second, access control. In access control, you can easily manage who should have the access of what, and you can easily track like which person is having the access for which particular data. Approval bottlenecks. In our upcoming roadmap, we have this particular functionality, that is approval bottlenecks. So what we can do, before uploading anything to DMS, you can easily decide like who need to get approve it, or from where it should be approved. So basically you can easily see that who is approving the stuff, and whether we have the approved data on the database or on the DMS or not. Next, integration challenges. This is the major challenge, because we all have a running application and we don't want something new to come and then we need to duplicate the older ones, right? So why not to have something where we can, easily integrate with new features, or whether we can integrate with new APIs, and even a platform where every data can rest. Compliance and security. So data protection plays a very important role in, especially when it comes to document management. So with serverless architecture, we are using S3 with backup policies, S3 tiering policies, and everything is in place. So that ensures that your security is very high. Even there is audit trails for each and every functionality, each and every feature which is happening in DocuShift. User experience. DocuShift customizable features and themes allows you to tailor the system to your needs, improving overall usability and even the satisfaction. So let's quickly see what is in our roadmap. First, granular access. Not even just you can handle that, okay, fine, for this department these people should have the access. Even you can manage that for this folder in this department, this person should have the access and the rest not be visible. So you can easily handle with DocuShift. That's in our roadmap. Approval flow, as I've already told you, to make sure that DMS contains everything verified. Everything need to be, everything need verifications. Everything is done. So for that, approval flow is really a good choice. SES integration, it's a major challenge. I guess we send emails on daily basis, but emails have attachments, right? So you can auto save email attachments from Amazon SES directly to the DocuShift. Workflow integration. You can create simple workflows like alerts or any third party API integration to get what you want, right? So that will ultimately help you to see what exactly we need to happen to these documents. Webhook integration, you can develop webhook APIs for real-time data synchronization. So DocuShift is designed to streamline your document management process, improving security and even enhancing the user experience. Now, to further explore that how our solution have given an impact on you and even to address your queries, because I think you might have a lot of queries, right? So I'll like to hand over back to Arpit to address your queries, your dilemmas. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Khushi. Uh, I have noticed Mr. Chetan is trying to ask some, he put his hand up. So I request him if he can, mention his questions to the Q&A box. And definitely, we are just about to go to the Q&A sessions and we'll take his answer question as well. Thank you so much, Shreya and Kushi, for your valuable insights and the problem which you have shared. We have discussed about the surveys, the pain points, about the demo of our products, and couple of more things which were actually quite interesting and knowledgeable for all of us. I really want to thanks to you again. I would also like to thanks again all the people who joined for your times. And now we are quickly going to the Q&A session where I will pick some questions from Q&A and our speakers can answer them. All right. So I'm getting one question about pricing of Pro GPT. So, Mr. Udit, thank you, Udit, for asking this question. What are the pricing options available for Pro GPT? Shreya, if you can please answer that.
Yeah, definitely. Like I have seen this question already. I know it will be come up. So I have shared the link for ProGPT website already in your chat. You can click here and you can see the ProGPT pricing right there. Also, in just to be brief, like we have three pricing plans for ProGPT, which is premium one, and the enterprise plan. So we can send you the detailed information, like what are the key features that all of these three plans will be coming up right after the webinar, or you can also visit our landing page for more details.
All right. Thanks, Shreya. So, Udit, thanks for asking question. So probably we'll connect with you after this webinar and we'll share you valuable insights about the pricing. This question is equally important for me as a salesperson. Whenever I'm going to my clients, after two, three questions, they come to the price and asking me what gonna be the prices. So I appreciated asking this question. We'll get back to you on this for the pricing. Second, I will choose one more from the Pro GPT itself, Shreya. So, Mr. Kishit is asking what are the cases of connecting Pro GPT with different database and how integration help organization to improve their operations. I'm sorry, Shitish, his name. I'm sorry to pronounce your name so.
Okay, so that's a very good questions again, and this is one of the most important feature that we have as ProGPT, and that we have already mentioned in our key features slide about ProGPT. But let me tell you again about it. ProGPT can connect directly to your databases. It reads the structure and respond to the user's query in natural languages. So you can ask the question in natural language, and you will get a response in natural language only. For instance, let's say if admin wants to know how many patients registered last quarter, so they can ask simply this question in natural languages to ProGPT. ProGPT will analyze the data and provide the answers, and it can also provide the answers in graphical format if you ask them. So this means like there is no need to overhead for writing the complex queries. I hope like I answered your question. Yeah.
Oh, yes, very well. It's really sounds good, Shreya. Uh, Now, Miss Anjali Jain is asking how the approval flow works in DMS, different departments, how it is work into the different department, how the scenario and the hierarchy. Can you please put light on this, Kushi?
Yeah, sure. So, it's really an important feature, I know, and I guess your question is quite appropriate. So, yeah, you can easily customize approval flow for different department, for different document types, and even it's something like that. You'll define a flow that for this particular department, I want this particular person to, review. And even one more important feature I'll let you know. Let's suppose in approval flow, you have two level of reviewers, right? So it's not bounded, like level one can only have one reviewer. At same time you can ask like multiple people to review, right? This will eventually help you that you will not be dependent on a single person ever, right? Any one of that person can review that document and can approve it to next level. So by this the proficiency can be maintained, the efficiency can be maintained, and you can easily get the verified documents on daily basis rather than waiting for someone to get it done. So yeah, I hope I have answered your question that it is definitely possible for different document types and different departments.
All right, thanks, Kushi. So, Anjali, I hope we answered your question. If you have further, if you want some further information from us, we'll definitely send you one survey link to your email after this webinar, and we will definitely be connected with you. Mr. Udit comes again, and I hope, Udit, since the microphones are muted, I won't be able to hear you, but I hope we answered your first questions. And now you have come up with the different questions like uh, he's asking about document, like, DMS, how DMS provide security, and it's quite comparable from the compliances. That's actually a very interesting question where we are quite worried about the audits in the end of the year. So, Khushi, can you please answer, or maybe Shreya, either of you?
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure. So definitely, security plays an important role when it comes to our crucial documents and data sets. So DocuShift is based on a serverless architecture. We are not using any server. So data breach is at a very minimum cost. We are using AWS services like S3, DynamoDB, Lambda, and these collection suite so that you can easily have everything in one place. And even somewhere all the security measures given by AWS also we have integrated it like WAF and even the S3 tiering so that it can increase the security level and even ensures that the cost is also effective, because definitely the smart work is done when cost is also maintained, right? So we are balancing both the things with that. I hope that I answered you. If you still have any other query, you can, ping again in this particular chat.
Thanks a lot, Khushi. So any more questions are coming up? We'll wait for 2 more minutes uh, to address if we have any more questions coming up. Miss Avni is asking, how does Learnify integration with platforms like Microsoft and Keka HRIMS tool? Yeah, I mean. as you seems very excited to answer that, so you can have a look on this, Shreya.
Yeah. So the question is like how Learnify integration with the platforms. So we know like we already have like lots of maybe in healthcare lots of staff, and in education sector we have lots of students already. We have a lot of data in there. So let's say integration with single sign-on is very important for both these sectors. So what happens like tools like Microsoft, Keka, HRMS or any other, they provide an APIs that contains all the list of users. So as an admin, you only need to enter this API into the admin portal and save it. So this integration will allow users from that organization using the single sign-on to seamlessly access the Learnify without any extra step. So this is how it can help the existing organizations.
All right, that's quite wonderful, Shreya. I hope we answered Avni. Avni, again, if you have any concerns, you can fill up our survey form, or probably our sales team will connect with you if you have any doubts further. Okay, so I think that's all for this webinar. Uh, I would like to thanks everyone to the marketing team who make this webinar possible. Our CEO, Mr. Ankit Dher, our CTO and co-founder, Mr. Shankar Morwar. Without them, again, we will not come to this point. Uh, in the end, we have a survey piece, please? All right. So, end of this seminar, as I discussed this couple of time, we will be sharing you one survey link, and I would request every one of you to fill that survey form and send back to us. It will always help us to improve us, to see what to do, what not to do in the next seminars, or maybe the kind of experience which will share to us. It will definitely meant us to a lot. Uh, along with that also, survey forms, I will share this reference list also. So these are the references where we got the data and presented a very good survey to you guys. uh, that's it. We are Hub Labs, and we have a head office in Jaipur. We have couple of offices in outside India also. So we have one office in USA. We are operating from Canada as well. In India, if you'll see, we have office in Mumbai and Gurgaon. We have recently opened our Gurgaon in Jaipur.